Let's take a quick look how fast this version of the build hits 5 trillion. Will it hit it before the second 1 mark? I think so. It does. So we have instant 5 trillion DPS before even 1 second passes, and we have over 400k survival. Beautiful. I'm not sure how much actually DPS I do, cause only Ordrak can tell me that, and it's quite hard to grasp an idea. But let's start with the Pactspirits, as I have changed literally nothing in here, other than adding a level to this guy for extra damage. But everything else is the same. I only changed the micro ones for maxing my attack block chance or resistances. Everything else is same. I still only have Iron Wall, Bounded Holy Maiden and Viper and Tiger Roar to apply the Intimidated, and that is for my Wings of Light, which currently is the most expensive part of my gear, because I bought 38 personal ones. Sadly, without slow, they are not as good, because immune to slow would be beautiful, but the price tag when you have immune to slow just skyrockets in an instant, so I just settled down on what I could buy with the highest possible damage multiplier. So from 21 to 38, pretty big jump in damage, and this is like a main source of our damage. It's just incredible how it, like, max roll adds you 240% multiplicative damage. It's just an insane piece of gear. For bosses, I swapped to this, and this to push SS21. I'm close to killing it. I'm gonna kill it in no time. But I wanted skill area to remain here, but this is for Ordrak. So basically, I kept skill area so I can always hit the boss, because I have to dodge so many mechanics. Affliction is one of best modifiers, so it always stays. Same for intelligence. And, well, I swapped to this, of course, for maximum survival. The amount of survival we get with this belt is just insane. We easily double the survival instantly by equipping it. It's on 1 million, so you can easily walk in. I mean, look, I just barely pressed I didn't even get my channel stacks, and I'm on 5 trill in damage in the span of time, and I'm on 1 mil survival. This is just an insane item as well. Not that expensive to get with this corrupt, and that corrupt is really nice. You also want like good numbers on max ES, both percent and flat, of course. And I can't be interested. This is one of the best items you can get for defense, but as our defense doubles, our damage gets a big toll on it. But damage is so much, like, you can even swap out your damage aura to defense. Oh, I showed you actually without my damage aura, my damage. Quite interesting. So let's take a look one more time before we go further into the build. Let me get the stacks. 14, 20. It looks like this number is just bugging out. They just don't know what to do. So let's start with the talents now, because there is one main change I did, and I really love that change. You will have the build code, of course, down below in the description, but there is one huge change I did. I put 1 point here, so our Desecrate ramps up in an instant. Just look the difference. Instantly 15 stacks. Now let's take it out. Look, even when I press trade, it takes time. Without pressing trade, it's every time I get blessing, right? So it takes so long. But, well, this just forever gives us stack, because we have so much RIP CDR that we just get the stacks instantly to 15. Pretty lovely. I still have same slates as from the previous versions of builds, because I already have the skills on it, already have the channels. Not the perfect way I want, but it's just a minor upgrade compared to like putting something else, like getting even the Cataclysm that I wanted to instead getting Black Hole, but shortened duration now instead. It still gives more than the Black Hole on the baseline of it at least. So that's that. We have just one extra. I have Consecrate, not upgraded, no fucking FE to swap anything here, not upgraded. That's it. That stays. And I just have Precises here. I spent so much to get Stimulus 1 and Precise Restraint, but I mean, a really expensive build. Thea MC is, not gonna lie. And if you're enjoying the content, remember to leave a subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified with my recent uploads. You can also join my Discord channel, and all the links gonna be down in the description below. And without any further ado, let's go back to the video. And there's one humongous change I did into the trades here. So I got my memory with +2 to level of trade, so I have a lot of more the true damage dealt instantly, and I don't know how good it is. You can, I'd say it's really insanely good change, but well, I have with minion damage, so completely useless fixed affix there. I only have one, you can say, but I wanted the movement speed to be retained, and I can't get skill area, so I dropped skill area for this. Lots of it actually, kinda painful, but if you want with something useful and hero trait level, you will pay 20k plus FE, and that was 8k. It's a big difference, big difference in terms of how expensive stuff is. So I was like, fine, okay, I will just get the fixed affix +2 to my favorite trait, why not? So for the gear, it's pretty simple. We have gear that we swap. This is for mapping, this is for bossing. This helmet bossing, this mapping. We have this to finish the boss, aka SS21 or something. You do a quick swap, just open inventory, equip it, close inventory, kill it, and equip it back. This is for our mapping in deep space. It's unless I need immune to trauma, right? Then I go with this belt. This is my swap to immune to wield, this is to immune ignite, blah blah blah, this kind of stuff for whatever you have to face in deep space. That's basically it. And well, we just get ES here, active skills, all stats, aura effect. I finish off resistances, as I might swap, I don't even ultimate it. I'm here capped, but I'm forced to use this. I'm forced to because I just don't wanna roll anymore on the resistances. This with max elemental resi, I don't know if it's that good. I wish I could just stack skill area, but I don't want to be dying in deep space, basically. The only reason why I'm doing the things like I do. I have max Sagi blessing stack here on the boots instead of something good like corrode on aura effects, but it is what it is. I don't have a scepter that can provide me 4 of the fucking stacks, and when you get a like minus blessing, you just use the dream kismet, which requires me to get more slots, which requires me to fucking invest 200k FE just to get something better on the bots. But if you have the FE, that build will do quadrillions of damage to you. I can guarantee you this. If you're just able to put so much FE into the build that like the cost disappears, that it's just gonna be quadrillions, but I just have to roll. Like, I lose max elemental resistance here just because I don't want to invest any more trinket dream rerolls here. I got the blessing and I'm happy with it. Basically, this is just... I wanted double deep pain aura because it lowers the seal mana compensation, but I have that aura for free here, so that's a huge boost. And alternatively, I wanted black hole, but I got cataclysm, and I'm never gonna ever try to roll this season again. Advent sequence is so expensive and so hard to get. So one more time, this is how we would go for Ordrak. Full out on damage. This is just everything damage. You just hope you dodge a couple of the breath ticks so you can stay up to the full extension of the fight. And that's pretty much it. My current score is 3-6, but I just played it really bad. Let me just show you real quick how it looks when you start the fight. Just look on the how fast you get into the highest ranks. And from now on, I can only rely on luck to survive the breath. If I don't survive, I just give up. But I can survive it randomly by just getting some evades or whatever. I just need to avoid like one tick. But just remember how much survival we have with this kind of damage. And she still kills me instantly. It's quite wild. And for the mapping, I really like to just drop the damage. Not really needed. I swap my mana boil to blurry steps. Same things outside of the Mass Effect, which is the only thing we swap. I also swap this to my precise steadfast, so I get armor enough for the DOT reduction, because it's still a lot of DOT on ground, you cannot immune all of it. And I swap Energy Fortress, unless the map has very nasty affixes, to Swiftness. If the affixes are nasty enough, I just put back the defense for that one run, and I can reroll it later on. And also, as it's very rare that I swap anything, I also swap my stuff in the passives, and that's only the prism here. That gives me some more solid single target damage. It's not any advanced prism, it's just basic, not really having that much currency to do stuff, so I just put the one that gives me more movement speed, of course. And as I said, unless I need to immune the main damage, I use this belt. If I have to immune the main damage, I swap to this belt for the big gain of tankiness. And let me just show you a random run on a map. Oh, there's a new one. So let's see the affixes. I don't want to swap the Slate. I don't want to swap it. I really don't want to swap it. Here, we can go this one. I just see that there is no annoying debuffs. That's all I judge it by. Everything dies pretty quick, but our survival is really on point. Like, we can just add it more by getting energy shield, but... I even farmed like Tarot here, since I got the OT reduction. Remember, you need the 50k armor, that's why I put the Steadfast in the particular slot, because it has more mana compensation, which in times, due to my boots, gives me more DOT damage reduction. If I have that 50k armor checked out. That is a bad one. Oh, not that bad. But I got only one bubble. I got a big payoffs off of Dream recently, and I got pet for it. Level 1, of course. See, like, this stuff will immediately kill... Like, look the difference. Let me... Oh my... I didn't even get time to react with that helmet. So, that's quite the difference. The 40 additional damage reduction. Let me see if I can stand in it on this setup. It's quite interesting. Like, I rerolled the affixes because I just don't want to swap my Slate, that's it. It's just annoying, so... Sometimes I end up having to swap it after a couple rerolls, so... It still does so much damage, so just imagine without the minus 45. I mean 45 if I would ultimate it, but... no currency at the moment. Like, the build, if you apply it with better items, it's just gonna skyrocket your damage. It's insane how much you can just out of it. So, I don't think there is anything like really problematic in Overrealm that could kill you. But I know that if you have movement speed stacked and you get the wings, it feels pretty good. What did I get? Okay, we skip this. And that's how you do Overrealm, basically. You get something good, you stay. And you hope for the extra floors. Then you get mad that you didn't get extra floors. And that you only get them with the bad stuff. Yeah, everything gets basically off-screened before you even close. The Desecrate really helps with the elites for this matter. Only the ones that have the affix that you have to come close won't die that fast. Floor 3, like never. Of course, when I have bad stuff. But pretty chill. You have a lot of defense, still you have a lot of damage. Would they flop faster if I swap to full damage? Fucking of course, there's no question about it. They would still be dying a bit faster, but with enough skill area you wouldn't even get to see them, so... And out. That's why I skip it, because without the floor 4 it's anyway like... Whatever, I just want the progress this season for the rewards at the point. Where am I even going? You will actually see the real difference with the Desecrate stacks and the hero trait on the boss here. Flops insta even with full defense. Actually forgot about swapping this trait for even more movement speed, but as I wanna show you one more thing, I'm gonna stay with this trait. And we're gonna go back to Profound Time Mark 8, but we're gonna do it for the boss. Here, plane 6. Get your Conquest Insignia for that cosmetic. Maybe you can sell it for some currency. But this is basically how the boss looks. He gets chunked by the trait pretty hard. It's a pretty easy fight compared to like Plane Watcher from Glacial Abyss. We can tank the one-shot mechanic, so this you have to dodge. I don't even know how am I supposed to do that. But it doesn't matter because I can just res. We just hope we don't get fucked by the other plane watchers. I should be able to stay alive here, right? Nope, I don't get it. Ouch, he smashes me. There's no Frost Shield. Frost Shield is like the ultimate defense. Like, you swap to Frost Shield only if you need the ultimate defense. What the fuck, again? He's dead very soon. When you see like approx 15%, you can be ready to swap your amulet. Not yet. Fuck, not yet? Where the fuck is the... please, give us the percentages. Should be around here. And that's how the swap looks like. And that's basically all from me for now. I'm back to my full damage setup. I'm gonna try to push some more score on Ordrak. And then I'm gonna be beating the SS21. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, see you on the next one.